Yo, what's going on, you guys? So today I'm going to be trying the new, I don't know how new it is, but the new Dota 2 tutorial. I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on it. So I did get a little bit of backstory from someone who plays a lot of Dota 2. Nick, you've probably seen him in my videos. But anyways, he told me that Valve pretty much raised $30,000 and got a whole bunch of like high-end people together to make an amazing Dota tutorial. So this is something I didn't really know about. And so the reason they're doing this also was updated yesterday, March 3rd. It was updated yesterday, March 3rd. 23rd. So my brain is not working because I play League of Legends. Anyways, so this is like a huge project and I didn't really realize that. I don't really know what to expect. Maybe I'll learn something, maybe I won't. I'm kind of excited to see what happens in this tutorial, you know, what a new player is supposed to learn. And also we'll be comparing it kind of to League of Legends tutorial a little bit. I'll just tell you right now, the League of Legends tutorial is kind of not that great. It's like it will get you through some bot games, and I think, you know, the whole purpose of leveling up the account and everything is to, you know, you play for a couple months while learning how the game works, and then when you start playing ranked, you know, you're gonna realize you suck at the game, and then that's when you go back on YouTube to watch tutorials. So I wonder if this tutorial is kind of gonna cut out that step of you not really knowing what's going on in the game, and then you having to go to like YouTube later on to like figure out, okay, why the heck am I in the lowest, you know, elo, and how come I can't rank up and stuff like that. That's what I'm hoping from this tutorial. It has a 5-star rating. So anyways, guys, let's jump right into the Dota 2 tutorial. Mic a little bit low, thank you for telling me that. So loading up the Dota 2 tutorial. Haha, isn't it hilarious? Everyone says League of Legends is a Dota 2 tutorial. So that's what we're doing. We're loading up League of Legends right now. No, I'm just kidding. That was a hilarious joke. You guys were all dying of laughter. I know. Let's do it. Okay. Don't know what to expect. Now, one thing that is kind of annoying is I was definitely right about Valve just trying to, you know, suck money out of new players, because they made this. Look, you can see even the Dota Dragon's Blood logo. It's because of the anime that's coming out. They're like really hoping that, you know, they're gonna get a huge influx of players. So that's why they spent all this money on this tutorial. All right, we're Dragon Knight from the anime. Really now? Are you serious?
Look at this new blood, the
Okay.
Dragon Knight himself.
Oh man.
Fresh from the Netflix anime.
Why? Why?
To the world of Dota 2. We're here to teach you how to navigate the best game ever made.
Except for our
Yes, of course, except for Artifact.
First things first, let's take you through the main goals of the game. Defense of the Ancients.
Oh, they actually say Defense of the Ancients.
Defend the Ancients by any chance?
No, surprisingly, it's to kill the enemy Ancient.
Also, they said one of the lines wrong.
This is your Dota 2 map, your personal battlefield. You're currently in your fountain. It'll heal you and is where you can purchase items, which are power-ups for your hero.
This is also where you respawn after you die, which I'm sure is coming up very soon.
One of the things he said right away is like, you're from the Dota 2 anime, are we, instead of are you?
This is what you're trying
Or something like that.
Yeah, but we got a long way to go before that.
I wonder how long it takes to make one of these kinds of modes. Can't move yet?
So, let's start off with the baby steps. Let's get you to move. Move your cursor over this very generic tutorial type waypoint and then...
Oh my goodness, it's first steps! Someone grab the camera!
Okay. Chill out.
Now move on to the next arrow. Oh, hey, it's Morana from the anime, but with a budget voice actress.
Hello, I'm Marana.
Oh, why?
Actually, she's a very old hero. In fact, she was in the original Dota.
Everyone here is in the original
Morana
Dota, pretty much.
from the anime.
Anyway,
Wow, they're really like banking off the anime here.
Watch
So
out for her arrows.
awkward.
Just simply dodge them when she fires them at you.
Wait, what? Wait, this is actually good lesson in the tutorial.
Nice dodging.
That was actually a good lesson.
That's a good effort. Very good. You're a real walking pro. Now let's get to the hard stuff. I'm going to unlock your camera now. If at any point you get lost, the F1 key will bring you back to your hero.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you going? This guy's out of his mind. Reel it back in, kiddo.
In the game of Dota, you'll need to move your camera.
Oh, they don't let you click the map.
Moving your hero to a selected spot. This is difficult to master, but is step 1. We will help you, but
How do you
first,
lock
need
the
to get
camera in
ready to
Dota
fight
like this?
If you want to survive outside of the safety of your fountain.
I didn't know you could do
Here
that.
is a target dummy. This is the new player that showed up yesterday. He didn't make it past the movement part. Hover your mouse over the dummy and right-click him to attack.
I'll attack it League style. That's how everyone jungles. They go like
The
that.
stick's supposed to go into the other guy.
Oh my, that was very violent. Wait a second. Why do I have a health bar over my head right now? No! Why? God, it hurts!
What are you doing? Oh, look at that. You leveled up and got a ton of gold. Killing enemies, or just being in the general area of killed enemies, allows you to gain experience and gold. Gaining experience allows you to level up, like in any RPG game. As you can see, you are already provided your third skill, Dragon Blood, which is a passive, meaning that it just works. Now, you can select another skill. Let's have you select an active ability. Click on the plus sign over Dragon's Tail.
Okay, so far, they're trying to be funny, and I understand, like, blah, blah, blah. I like when games are funny, but I feel like they're kind of overdoing it. I don't know. If I had no idea what this game was, and I played this tutorial, I'd be like, this is awkward. I don't know. I'd be too annoyed at this point. I like how it tells me to level up Courier. Look at that bug. We found a bug in this tutorial. We can't level up return items on Courier.
Feel free to hover over your skills at any time to learn more about them. It's probably best to not do this during a game, though, as other people might laugh at you. You can also read up on hero skills in the Heroes tab, which is in the main menu of the Dota.
What if it's like, please exit, and then click that?
No. Here comes Pugna. Ugh, he's so annoying.
Hello everybody, this is Pugna, and I'm here to talk to you
Hello.
today about the difference between strength, agility, and intelligence.
Oh god.
Oh,
Tell me
no.
more.
Make him stop! Use your ability. Press the W key or hover
Make him
over the
stop. I
icon
gotta like
to select
that.
the skill you want to use. Then hover the mouse over the enemy unit and left click them. Great! Your hero will automatically walk towards the enemy unit until the spell is in casting range, and then they will automatically cast it.
Now, almost every single hero gains.
That's kind of funny.
Work. I'm a ghost now, by the way. Looks like you got
I should have
enough
listened to
for
him.
another level. Try putting it into your Breathe Fire ability.
That's kind of funny. Okay, so far it was like really awkward and annoying, but that was actually kind of funny. We killed him so we don't have to hear his stupid speech. That's funny.
Your Dragon Tail is a single target.
Okay.
You can target a single enemy, and it'll cast it on them, as long as you're in range. Breathe Fire, on the other hand, is a target point ability. You can target a point, like a place on a map, but not a specific unit.
Wait, really?
Wait, why do I have a health bar?
It's your turn, dear brother.
Ah, it burns! Well, guess we're both ghosts now.
Yes, both ghosts now, here to haunt you for eternity. Just keep in mind that this is not in a normal Dota game. You will not be haunted by ghosts, I promise.
Yeah, you
Actually,
will.
you know what else will haunt you? Hit the shop button.
0 gold.
Oh my lord, there are so many items! My eyes!
Yeah, these
One
are...
of the many reasons this game is so deep. A hero by default will be good at a specific thing, depending on who you pick, but items allow you to change them to excel in areas that they may not be able to normally.
Certain items can allow you to open up completely different playstyles for your heroes. Think of Dota heroes as rock, paper, scissors. Rock will always beat scissors, but in Dota, scissors can specifically build itself to be a little bit better against rock, should that need arise. Don't
Should
worry,
the
my
need,
friend,
not
every
that.
single hero
Come on,
has a guide
Slacks.
the community made, which will
You
tell what
voice
items to
actor?
buy on it. This is a little video that will show you how to do this in-game. Select a guide maker that you like and trust, and select their guide.
No, 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 no. I don't like this part at all. I don't like this at all. It shouldn't be like... Okay, it shouldn't be like that.
I made you a guide to get out of this exact scenario right now. You can trust me. Trust me. Now, as you can see, in my guide, we have items here, and you can just click on them if you have enough gold. You don't have to find them in the big shop list. Your gold is down in the bottom right. Congratulations! I think you have enough money from murdering 3 people in the very short time you've arrived here, so go ahead and buy that tango.
Okay, before we do that, I just want to say, like, right away, that anyone, like, brand new to this game, this shop is messed up. Okay, my face is covering pinned items, which, okay, this random tip thing is annoying, but you can see I'm kind of mousing over some. There's, like, wards and stuff. This first initial menu is not so confusing. But look at this next menu, upgrades. Accessories, support, magical armor, weapons, artifacts. What is artifacts? What do you mean by weapons? Like, the one thing I think League does really well is their item shop. Because on the left-hand side, it shows, you know, mana regeneration, health regeneration, armor, health, magic resist, you know, spell damage, attack damage, all that stuff. And you can combine stuff like health and attack damage, right? Let's say you want an item that gives you health and attack damage. Like, how am I going to find that in Dota? I have to mouse over every single item and look for something that says strength and damage. I mean, like, obviously, I might have an idea because I've been playing for a little bit, but, like, someone who's brand new, how are they going to figure that out? Like, it's just so annoying. Like, these are weapons too. Why is this not in the weapons category? They should really redo this upgrade section. This part's not so bad. This part is not so bad, but I also don't like how they suggest for new players to pick a guide. And the reason I think they suggest that is because, like I said, this item shop needs to be redone. It's so obnoxious. Like, this part's not so bad. Consumables. You'd be like, oh, here's some starting items, and here's what they do. It's not too hard. And then, like, I don't know, it's probably going to be your first time, and you're just going to buy some of these. You're probably not going to make any items. You're not really going to know. But they really need to change this section. I think it's too annoying. I mean, support items, yes, there are some good support items in here, but I don't know. I feel like these are too generic, these, like, sections.
Okay,
sorry, I'll move on.
It's time for you to escape this hellish prison we've designed for you.
Oh.
Open the item in your inventory, just like you would a spell, and then select one of the trees. Are you starting to see a pattern? You did it! Don't ask why eating a tree is a good thing in this game. It just is. You can now escape. Go, little one, run before we change our minds.
We are going to give you back control over your camera. It's about time to walk and look, baby. Good luck.
One thing I wish they did in this tutorial, other than tank, because honestly, let's be honest, who spends money on Tango to actually cut a tree down? Why didn't they tell us to buy a quelling blade? The whole point of that item is to cut the tree down. Like, when I learned this game, I never knew that I was actually supposed to buy this item. You know what I mean? I had no idea I was supposed to buy this item to cut trees down. And I still don't do it. They should have, like, because this is a really important item sometimes. Why didn't they just say buy quelling blade? Buy Tango. This is not for cutting trees down. I mean, yes, it does cut trees down, but that's not its purpose, right?
Did you really think we would just let you out? No! We have thousands of barriers.
Go, baby infant. Follow this very not ominous path. Practice your moving and camera control. And while you're at it, keep in mind that you can move your camera in 2 ways. Number 1 is for cool people, where you middle click your mouse on the ground and hold it while dragging. Or
Wait,
you can
what?
be like my idiot Grievel brother and move your
Wait, why
camera
would you
to the
do
edge of
that?
the screen. All of this, of course, you can change.
Who does this? Does anyone play like this? I didn't know you could do that, though. Does anyone use middle click to move their cameras? Oh my, I could never. I just do, like, You do not use middle click. You do not use middle click.
And here we are. Welcome to the top Radiant Barracks. Now before you lay several buildings, each with their own
I move like
purpose
this
and destiny.
in League.
Except for that one, that's a moonwell.
Yes, that one's just there to look cool. Do you think it's cool? I sure do.
Very good. So to your right, you can see the melee barracks, and to the left, you can see the range barracks. These two buildings spawn creeps.
Don't worry, not creeps like people that have body pillows. Creeps like
That's kind of funny.
what are Dota creeps like?
The creeps spawn every 30 seconds and
30
walk down a
seconds.
path
I didn't. Okay.
called a lane. The creeps are uncontrollable and have one mission: to mindlessly walk down the path and attack any enemy they come in contact with. This includes enemy heroes, buildings, or emotions.
That's right. The creeps act as your cannon fodder, making sure that the enemy can't just go to your side of the map and hurt you, or they're gonna get stabbed by 1,000 little swords.
These barracks are what spawn these creeps. As you can imagine, if you destroy the enemy's barracks, then your creeps become stronger. That may not make sense, but that's just how Dota is. There's one set of barracks in each of the 3 lanes. These lanes are referred to as top, middle, and bottom.
They don't refer like that in the game, though.
Destroy the barracks, the enemy
They don't
creeps
refer like that in the
stop
game.
Spawning, they continue to spawn, but your creeps get stronger in each lane that lacks an enemy barracks. Take one lane and you'll get super creeps, and if you take all the lanes, you get mega creeps. Check out how different the creeps are and how much more powerful they get as they murder these poor innocent heroes.
Why didn't they pick the same heroes? These are different. Look at the different stats. Not
Whew,
fair.
that mega creep don't mess around.
I mean, you could get the idea, though, but still.
Indeed. Think of Dota like this. Killing other players allows you to have time to hit their buildings while they respawn. Hitting buildings is the true goal of Dota. For when there are no buildings, the enemy ancient is exposed. The game, in a nutshell, is a
Why do you say in a
elaborate
nutshell?
tug-of-war where both sides try to outpush.
Dota is a game about creeps and exposing things. That is actually not a joke.
This is actually not a joke. Not that. Wait, are they actually letting us play? Okay. Okay, wait. Before we go there, what the heck was I able to say? There's something important. They like went over it. Oh, one thing they sort of like mentioned is kind of like really subtly is like if you're playing the game, don't walk into their creep wave because you're going to take a lot of damage. That's what they said in a really weird way. In this game, I don't know if it's... you probably do take a lot of damage. In League, it's way more noticeable, though, because... I don't know why. I think it's probably just as noticeable in this game, but you never fight in the enemy creep wave. It's pretty much what they said in a really weird way, but you wouldn't know that until you've actually played the game. Oh, man, something I was going to tell you. I forgot. I didn't want to, like, interrupt it. They're not going to have us block it? We're so noob. Can I hit him? That won't let me. Wait for the creeps to reach combat positions, move behind the creeps and prepare for combat. Okay, lane phase. Nobody blocked.
So
Wait, they blocked it.
and they're fighting each other. As you can see, whenever an enemy unit dies, you will gain experience as long as you're in the general area. Whether you kill the unit or not, you still get experience.
But in order to get gold, you must be the one to get the killing blow. We call this a last hit. This concept works for anything killable in Dota, including buildings.
I actually can't farm.
Alright, try getting some last hits on some of these creeps. And to help you, let me introduce you to our last hit trainer. No, it's not a minigame. It's a gigantic, thick-ass sheep.
What? Why?
Howdy, Dragon Man. It's nice to meet you.
Sheep sticked.
Oh, that was a good last hit. You're a goddamn natural.
The voice acting on this guy's a bit weird, to be honest. But I don't know him. It's just strange.
You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it. Keep it up. Yeesh. You hit some, you miss some.
Dude, they're really gonna make me farm more. What about a deny? What will happen? I'm really not gonna say anything about that. I denied.
can also use spells to kill creeps. Just keep in mind that this will cost you a very precious commodity. Remember, auto-attacking costs you nothing, but spells typically use a resource called mana, which is your blue bar. Go ahead and get a kill with Breathe Fire.
So long, Dragon Knight. Don't give up.
I'm not a fan of this guy. Sheep-sticked. Perplexing? Wait, that's the guy I just reacted to.
An enemy hero.
This is Sniper. You'll probably see a lot of him in your game. And, well, everyone really hates him.
Your hero, Dragon Knight, is a melee hero, which typically means that you'll be a bit safer than the ranged heroes like Sniper. But of course, the downside to being melee is that you gotta get closer in order to attack.
Can't attack him at all.
Come on, you can do better than that.
As you can see, Sniper is actually getting the last...
I turn out the alerts.
Why would somebody ever do such a thing?
Okay, they're talking
This is
about it.
called denying. When an allied creep is at low HP, you can actually attack it by hitting the A key and then selecting your creep. If you get the last hit, then the enemy will actually get less experience. This is what separates us from the plebs over in League.
Try denying some of
They
your...
really just... They're so stupid. The way you deny in League is... I mean, okay, denying is cool, but... the way you deny in League is so much more complicated than just actually just last hitting. I mean, I don't know why people think Dota's like the better game. I'm not saying either game is better, but like they just like assume, oh, Dota has all these more mechanics, it must mean it's better. League is actually the harder game.
Not that bad. For a dragon.
Great, you've denied some.
I just don't know why they would say
Sniper
that.
is less powerful than you.
It's triggering.
Take advantage of this by destroying it.
Wait,
Killed.
see how much damage I did?
Family.
Now that filth sniper has died,
I like
push his
that.
tower.
Towers are an important objective. Each lane has a few of them for protection. Once you've killed one, it's gone forever. Go ahead and try to destroy that tower. Doing so is the same as any other unit in the game. You can simply right-click to attack.
Don't we need creeps? Are they just gonna let me attack? I get no gold by... Have you guys seen I have 0 gold? Broken tutorial. Am I right? Wait, they're just gonna let me attack it? Alright, I will. Oh, they're gonna be like, you can't go in there without creeps. Watch this, watch this.
And now you know the pain of death. Let this be an important
That was like a real tower hit.
Pushing towers can
Whoa.
be very dangerous.
How much to
You can
attack?
see you are now
90.
dead, but
Still
luckily
90.
For you, death is not permanent, unlike for us Greevils. Your respawn timer can be seen at the top HUD or your personal hero portrait. You'll always
Oh,
respawn in
yeah, I never look up there. Who looks up
Your
there for their
respawn
own?
time is based
Let's
on
be
how
honest.
much experience you have. The longer the game goes, the longer your respawn time will be. Luckily for us, you're a noob, so it should be no time at all.
Even though you're dead, you can still be valuable to your team by overseeing the map in order to make the best decisions in the game. Examples being where should you go next, or what items do the enemy heroes have, or what
Here, I'll
do you
write
want
this
to
little
eat
plan
dinner
for my
tonight.
team.
All of these can be learned while you're dead.
Yeah, see? They're gonna really make me walk
to the tower.
back.
Typically, you need an item to teleport here, but I'm
Oh,
not,
okay,
so
I was gonna say I don't want to
tell ya.
walk all the way back. Okay, cool. Now we need creeps.
This time, let's be more cautious.
Oh, I just skipped it by
As you
doing...
can see, when the creeps enter the area of the tower, it started attacking the first target it saw. This can allow you to move within the tower's range without getting hit. Okay, try getting to the other side of the tower without taking damage.
I didn't mean to skip that. Why'd they tell me to run past the tower? No one does that.
Back to your side.
Okay, once I get creeps, right? So awkward. Can you imagine somebody doing that in your game and not knowing that they're like squishy or something, and then they just die to the enemy because they learned this move pattern? I don't know. I don't think he would, but...
Start killing the tower. Just remember, the towers typically only attack one unit at a time.
Okay, you're actually pretty weak so let's level you up to 6, which will provide you with your ultimate ability. In addition, we'll gladly provide you some late game items.
What?
Damn, you strong now. Now, kill that tower. Woo! The enemy just activated their glyph. It will temporarily make all of their towers and creeps invulnerable for a short amount of time. Go ahead and try clicking it yourself.
Nicely done. Now destroy the tower
Holy.
once and for all. You'll notice we've deleted your items. Don't actually do this in a match or you will get reported.
Now that you've killed some creeps and a tier 1 tower, let's go actually buy some items for yourself.
How much
As
gold
we
are you gonna
mentioned
give me though?
previously, most items can be bought from your base, but there are actually some items you can only buy from the secret shop.
Your minimap will show 2 locations of this shop. Go ahead and click over here to purchase some goodies. If you want to go to a specific spot on the map without having to follow your hero with the camera, you can use the minimap. Right-click on the secret shop, and your hero will walk there automatically.
Alright, I'll do what you say.
There's a powerful damage item called the Daedalus. It gives you a bunch of plus damage, as well as a percentage chance to critical strike for even more. In order to build it, you need the Demon Edge, which is only available in the secret shop. Go ahead and purchase that.
Okay, they did this a bit weird. If we're actually... Okay, I mean, I can understand that you're supposed to go to the secret shop, but when you're actually playing the game... I mean, I do it because I suck at the game, but if you're actually playing the game, you send your courier to the secret shop. Why didn't they just teach us about this first, like when we're here in the lane, right? Like, oh, you're too weak to hit the tower. Press whatever to get your courier to bring you this item. And then be like, oh, well, now we need some stronger items. How about you send your courier to get it, because you're never going to do it yourself. I mean, I don't know. I mean, not always, but you know what I mean?
In order to complete the Daedalus, you must purchase the...
Keep in mind that for the regular shop, you can buy things from anywhere on the map.
Oh,
To do
we
this,
got it right
just
here.
know that the items will not automatically enter your inventory. You'll still need to go pick them up manually or have them delivered. Okay, now, I don't know about you, but walking back to the base seems like a huge waste of time. Luckily, you can use your cuddly courier to deliver those items from the base directly to you.
He's fast. Can I make him stop? That'd be funny if I could make him stop. Alright, well.
Congratulations! You've successfully used a poor defenseless animal to do your bidding.
These little critters can die, so if you see an enemy courier, make sure to slay it. This gives your whole team gold and lets you slow down their progress.
Okay, you have some items, you have some levels. It's time for you to enter the terrifying world away from the lanes.
I've already been jungling.
The jungle.
Use your mini-map to navigate to the waypoint. And let's get in there.
You made it! Welcome to the terrifying dark jungle, young innocent beautiful one. On the Dota map, there are 3 lanes. This is where most of the action takes place, as you'll need to push one of these lanes, or more likely all of them, to win the game. Lanes are where creeps go, and that means it's where the easy money and experience lies.
But not all things are so predictable, my friend. The dark regions between the lanes we call the jungle. Dangerous creatures spawn in the jungle camps where they stand guard to attack any who do them harm. The jungle acts as a place where you can be unseen by your enemies. This means that you can farm here and make money, or you can invade and they won't see you coming. Although, the same applies to them. But what are you farming? Well, let's show off some of those jungle creeps.
Jungle
Are they gonna go
creatures
through
have
'em?
sizes,
Oh.
small, medium, large, and ancients. Don't get that confused with the ancient. Of
Medium.
course. As you might
What is
imagine,
large?
The higher tier the jungle creeps, the bigger and stronger they are. But of course, the bigger they are, the more gold and experience they will provide.
I never really thought about the side.
Mercilessly slay this camp.
The size. Only the size of, I mean, like the levels of them only mattered like to very specific characters. I never really thought about that. Like, oh, I'm gonna go to the medium camp. I don't know. But I do like that they talk about this jungle kind of in depth, because in League they don't. In the tutorial...
God, my legs! I can't feel my fucking legs!
Why are they swearing in the tutorial? Is this like a mature game? I don't know. But, I was about to say, in the League of Legends tutorial, they pretty much have you go mid, like, every game. And they'll have, like, somebody lane with you in mid, which is not something that happens during the game. Like, 99% of the time, if you're going mid lane. Same in this game, you don't really have a support mid. But they don't have, like, a jungler in the tutorial, I'm pretty sure. I haven't done it in a long time, but I'm almost certain they don't even mention it. So it's like, as a noob, you never even bother with jungle. It's kind of interesting.
Good. Now all we need to do is wait. Jungle creeps spawn every minute. You'll notice that there's a clock at the top center of your screen.
I'm bored.
Okay, fine. We'll just respawn them now, but remember, in a normal game, it's every minute. Great, but oh dear, these weak, pathetic creeps from the small camp give so little golden experience.
I like them, though.
You know, we could just walk to the bigger camp.
No, I'm far too fat for that. I have a better idea. The jungle camps respawn every minute so long as there's nothing.
Oh, they're talking about stacking!
Hold the Alt button to see
No
what this
way.
area looks like.
I can't believe they're
That box,
talking about
you
this.
don't want to stand in there when the in-game timer reaches a minute, or you will block the spawn. Or maybe you do want to stand in there to block your enemy's camp from spawning. Kinda down what kind of person you are.
Now the creeps won't spawn if something's in their way. But what if we move the creeps out of the way at the exact moment that they're supposed to spawn? Let's see what happens. When the game timer hits 53, I want you to attack a jungle creep and then run away. Get them to chase you and make sure that you and them are outside the box before the timer hits 0.
Ready? Go!
Okay. Let's get it.
Perfection. Well done. This is what we call stacking a camp. Now you can get much more XP and gold from slaying this camp. In fact, Dota rewards you for doing this by giving the person who stacked the camp additional gold just for bothering to do this. It's kind of like Dota's minimum wage. I mean, it's something, right?
Yes, now you've got it.
Is that an actual
Excellent
voice
work.
actor?
Now go ahead and clear this camp. You can leave it for your allies in the game if you want, but be careful if you do. There is little to stop an enemy from taking your stacked camp as well.
Okay, hold on. Okay, before I click that thing, since they're not talking, I just will say, I think they should have broke the tutorial up, because, let's be honest, like, if you're playing a brand new game, or you're with, like, friends or something, you're not really gonna sit there for, like, I don't know, you might sit there for like 30 to 45 minutes, but let's be honest, like if you've never played a MOBA, this tutorial is like really lengthy for not actually playing. Like if it was me, never playing this game, I would play this for like 5 minutes, this tutorial, and be like, let's just play a normal game so I can like figure it out. I'd want to just play with friends right now. I think this tutorial is a bit lengthy to have all in one session, if that makes sense. They are talking about a lot of stuff though. This, like, what they're saying is, like, pretty good. You can't attack it?
My god, is that a neutral item? I have no idea why I'm so excited. They're not even particularly rare. Neutral items are dropped only by jungle creeps. 4 of them will drop for each team based on the time of the in-game clock. There are 5 tiers to these items, and they get better as the game goes on. This whole process begins at 7 minutes for the Tier 1 item.
I actually didn't know that.
Ends with the most powerful in game.
I just learned something. It starts at 7 minutes.
Just hope your games don't last that long.
Yes, indeed. I'm sure you were thinking to yourself, there just aren't enough items for me to learn in this game. Well, here you are, my friend. The good news is that your inventory has 1 slot that is reserved specifically for a neutral item, so you don't have to mix and match with what you're buying during the game.
Oh no, what is this? A new jungle camp?
Kill it!
Dear me, you have 2 neutral items now. As you can see, the second neutral item went into your backpack. The backpack slots are what we call muted, meaning it's as if you don't have them on your hero. This is useful when your 6 item slots are full.
Man, I don't want
Still
this
some other
art.
items
I
that
want
you
this
swap
item.
for.
Come
Anyway,
on.
let's send your first neutral item back to the base.
Okay, thank you.
Here is your neutral item. Now right-click on that and select Teleport to Neutral Stash.
Great.
At least I got the right
Now
item.
Take the garbage that you don't want. Please drag and drop the neutral item in your backpack with the left mouse and put it into your neutral slot.
What if I want to right-click it?
Congratulations, you have successfully swapped neutral items.
You stacked camps, you farmed neutrals, you returned neutrals to the fountain. You're literally better than 80% of current Dota players.
Okay then, my little pancake, it's time to teach you how to kill.
What? Arteezy. Why are they being toxic in the tutorial as a joke?
Demon rat! Follow that monster!
It's really strange. They definitely are excluding like any kids from trying this game. Like, imagine if it was like a kid and like an adult trying to play this game. That kid's not gonna play. Why would they swear and like be toxic in the tutorial? It's weird. I mean, it's whatever. It's not my tutorial, but it's weird. I would not do that.
Okay, we just saw an enemy in the jungle. It's time to hunt them. But first, let's talk about vision.
Okay.
To have the best chance of killing someone, my friend, you must see them first. The Fog of War covers all areas of the map where you lack vision. As you can see here, you might be able to see the terrain, but if there are any enemies here, you will not be able to see them without vision. Look at these creeps. See how when they walk, the Fog of War is lifted? Any friendly units, such as creeps, your buildings, your allies, and of course you, will pierce the Fog of War.
But like everything in Dota, it's not that simple. You can only have vision in your line of sight. So if you're standing on the low ground of a hill, like we are now, you will not be able to see the high ground.
Don't try it!
The same goes for all these trees. If you put an object in between an enemy and yourself, then they'll lose vision of you. And you can
How annoying.
escape.
How annoying. That's a joke.
Mirana.
We call that there a juke!
Nah,
Okay, with
no,
all
that's
that
a
out of the
joke.
way, now we know that Ricky could be right at the top of this hill, and he could see us. Let's make sure with a scan.
I mean, it's whatever.
Behold
I've always
the
hated the
scan.
trees, though.
You can use a scan to go
Okay.
anywhere on your minimap and check to see if enemies are in that area without vision. Try scanning.
Yeah,
here.
let's scan the base.
Click on scan with your left mouse button and then click on the target.
I'm gonna waste it. Oh, scan the required. I was gonna just waste it.
Ah, that's a bummer. No enemies there. But when an enemy is under the scan, it'll turn red and make an alarm sound.
Usually, the scan will go on cooldown for a while, but we will keep it available just for you. Scan again, but at the high ground where we are. This will also be a test to see if you can find yourself on the minimap.
Oh my goodness. The enemy is right up that hill. What should we do?
Remove these
Just
rocks.
blindly with no plan?
Yes.
That's what most idiots would do, but not us. We are going to use vision. Behold the most important item in the game, a ward.
Not really. It's BKB. Wait, where are the wards?
Go pick those up and
Oh.
come back.
I was like, what?
Wards are typically bought in the shop like a regular item. They give you vision of an area, even
was wondering
though
what the
no
heck.
friendly units are there. They can be put on high ground to give the best vision in the game. Wards are very important as they can reveal what is lurking in the dark areas of the map.
Perhaps revealing enemies so you can kill them.
And you can use wards defensively in your own jungle, so you can see when the enemy's coming.
So they can't kill you.
Now, I know what you're thinking. The map is huge. Where should I put my wards? Well, good news, friends. The best ones are already marked. The cliffs marked with the eye symbol are some of the best.
I was wondering when they were going to mention this.
They provide good vision, are in vital choke points of the map, and can be used offensively and...
That one is the worst one. Some of these are weird.
Okay, let's put a ward on this high ground before we just walk up there to our deaths.
This one is weird. I think it's like, I mean, it is good late game. You can see if they're here, but this is like the weirdest spot.
Yeah, don't need to be very close.
This one's okay. But I've always been like, this was the weirdest place to put windows.
Well done, but what's this? There's no one here. This can't be right. We scanned this area and it said somebody was here. Are the scans lying? Is nothing real?
This blue ward is called a sentry ward. Its job is to show.
Wait, I can hit him with
invisible
spells.
things. This includes wards and other units that are invisible. Place your blue sentry ward down on top of
Hold
your
on.
yellow observer ward, just like you did last time. Click on the ward with the left mouse button, and click on the map to place it on the new target.
Alright.
See ya.
There he is. Go and attack him. Click on him with your right
Oh
mouse button.
no, he left the area of your sentry.
Looks like we're just gonna need to hunt him down. Here is a dust of appearance.
Why would we go after 6 people?
Now hit the dust and hope he's close.
Shit, they found me.
There he is. Get that pile of garbage.
Later.
What? See, why are they being toxic in
We lost him
the
again.
tutorial? It's
Maybe
so
this time we're
weird.
good. Well, one last
Like, they
idea.
think it's funny, like
Let's
it's a
take
joke.
that enemy outpost.
People are like, oh, this is so funny.
This
Like,
structure
nobody
is
thinks
an
it's funny.
enemy outpost.
It's
The
weird.
outpost, when under your control,
Especially for a tutorial of a game.
regular and true sight vision, which is what we need to see invisible units.
Like, sure, whatever, people in the community can do whatever they want, but
Tower, which is a second tower.
they should have made it, like,
It didn't used to be like that, but trust me, it was annoying.
so weird for
Yes,
tutorial.
Indeed. Anyway, right-click on the enemy outpost to take it.
Okay.
Quick! There he is! Kill him!
Yeah, he's not gonna move, okay. Oh, he's healing a lot, though.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm done.
Yes, that's
Why would they make him say that, though?
Down.
Great work. The
It's just
outpost also
weird.
gives you a place to teleport to, and will give your entire team experience every 10 minutes. Try to make sure you control both outposts, yours and your enemies, before each 10-minute interval of the
Okay.
in-game clock.
Because, like, imagine if you're a new player, and you're like, oh, people in this game like to give up. Because it sounds like a real player. They could just done, like, a voice, like,
Goodness.
oh.
You killed Ricky. Thank you so much.
I don't
Great
know.
job.
It's a bit weird to me, though.
Yeah, this is one of your teammates. Don't worry, they can't hear us. We're ghosts that only haunt you.
Awesome.
This is a nice teammate. Let's acknowledge their existence. Press the V key to turn on your microphone and say hello.
What if I just, like, blew into the mic? Alright.
Wait, did you actually talk? This is a tutorial, man.
I didn't know if they wanted me to actually say anything.
It's okay, let's not use our microphone then.
What?
Press this key to open
Oh,
up
for
your
the
chat
tutorial,
room and
but-
select well played. This is universal for thanks in the Dota world.
Okay.
Also used for you suck, surprisingly.
Okay, some of the things they're teaching you right now are not good at all. One of the biggest problems in this game is that people don't use their mics. And they just like, I mean, obviously it's a joke, but why even bring that up? Be like, yeah, it's a good thing you used your mic. You know what I mean? Like, people never use their mic in this game. It's a huge problem. If you actually want to be, like, good at the game, you have to use your mic. I like that they, like, show you this, but why do they have to, like, bring up, like, toxic things? It's so weird. Like, that should just be, like, it should, I don't know, it's just weird. They shouldn't, like, bring up anything toxic. It shouldn't be, like, something you should think about before you're playing a new game. Like, oh, I wonder what's, like, toxic in this game. Oh, well played is toxic? Why would they do that? Just be like, you should tell them well play, like, whatever. Like, I like that they brought this up, but I don't like the second part.
Aw, thanks. You too.
You know what I mean? Am I the only one who thinks that?
Doing?
What?
You
Yeah.
killed Ricky and you're stealing my kills. Why do you have so many wards in return? And why aren't my camps stacked?
Bad. Oh dear, looks like we have a rager on our hands.
Now, Dota is a hard game. For some, they see the challenge and better themselves.
This is really weird.
Hard work and effort can make you a better person. For some, they become lost, shells of their former selves, drunk on the rage that fuels them.
Dota should be a fun place where you treat others how you want to be treated and work together. There's no surrender button in Dota because Dota players never give up.
Yeah, they do all the time.
Ugh, if only that were true. But that doesn't mean that we need to listen to the screeching of this petulant child. Click here to open up the scoreboard.
Here's a little video showing you how to mute people in your real game, so you shouldn't feel bad. Remember, we're supposed to be having fun.
I don't like that they do all this. This should be like, you find this out while you're... I mean, I guess it's okay to learn this, but at the same time, why do they even, like, mention that, oh, there's going to be people in your games who are going to get mad? It's like... Can you imagine if you've never played one of these games before? Like, why would I want my teammates yelling at me? Like, I'm just learning the game. Why would they do that? I'm just playing the game. That's really odd. Also, you know something else that's really odd? They didn't even give me my kill. I killed Riki. Come on, guys.
Now, if you have a Ranger on your team and you screw up, just hit him with the whoops. Nobody could possibly be mad at the guy who keeps spamming whoops, right?
Whoops.
They absolutely can be.
What?
Whoops.
So bad, man. So bad.
Why are they showing this in the tutorial? They spent $30,000 to add toxic behavior in the tutorial. Why would they do that?
See, there he goes. His power over us is lost. And we too must go, for there is much more to learn.
Head to the next marker. I won't tell you where it is, so you're going to have to use your mini-map and your camera to find it. We'll meet you there.
Yeah, that's like a waste of money. They didn't need to pay somebody to be in here to act fake toxic. To like show people, oh, you know what? Like, don't be surprised if you get someone in your game that is toxic. That's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. I don't know. That is just really strange. Okay, moving on.
Welcome to the
I'm gonna kill it.
spawn. Yes, there are more things that spawn.
Bounty runes spawn every 5
They actually let me kill it.
At the beginning of the game at the 0 mark. Here's where they spawn.
Here we are. Then here. Your opponents also have 2 spawns. Right here and right here.
Bounty runes, when picked up, give your entire team a small amount of gold, but it does add up. As the game goes on, the runes are worth more and more. Making sure that you're collecting your side's bounties is a way to ensure your team stays in the game.
If you manage to steal the enemy runes and get all 4, your entire team gets a much bigger advantage over the enemy, as you are all making more money while the enemy gets less.
But believe it or not, this is not the only type of rune, dear student.
This is called a power rune spawn. These are power-ups that spawn every 2 minutes, starting at minute 4.
Oh, it starts at minute 4.
These change your character to be more powerful for a short time. There are many types of these runes, and I don't feel like telling you all about them, but we'll show you with the help of the Power Rune Rangers, which are not actually a real thing.
Watch and learn from the Power Rune Rangers.
Double damage.
I feel like I'm watching a Pokemon NPC battle. You know, like when in Pokemon Red when they capture the Weedle or whatever. I can't remember what it is. The old man.
Invisibility.
What a weird voice line. Invisibility.
Arcane rune? Ah, my cooldowns are lower and my spells cost less mana.
Okay.
Haste.
If I were new, I would kind of be feeling a bit awkward right now.
Help! I need assistance. I'm very, very badly hurt.
There actually is a lot more runes than you think. You don't really think there's this many.
Regeneration. Nectar of the gods.
We are the Power
Rangers.
Get off stop us.
Except him. Can I attack him?
Yes, as we watch our heroes get destroyed by the mighty Roshan, let me sum up our lesson. Creep spawn every 30 seconds. power runes every 2 minutes, bounty runes every 5 minutes, and outposts every 10. There is a ton happening constantly on the Dota map, and you as a team need to handle all of this, as well as murdering your enemies. We have a saying in Dota, if you're standing still, you're most likely doing something wrong. There's always something to do, so go forth and do it!
Okay, let's talk about the horrible monster you just
No, I was gonna say, where they're just gonna skip him?
And he lives in the pit. Let's go inside.
Roshan is a big badass that will beat anyone who attacks him to death in his little nerd cave. He's probably pretty angry because he gets no Wi-Fi signal in there. To defeat
Who
him,
plays
most
on
people
Wi-Fi?
need a bunch of heroes in the area to attack him in order to take him down. But we've been talking to you for so long, we thought that you would like to fight him alone for fun.
Oh, I'm good.
Here are some hyper late game items for Dragon Knight, as well as a few level ups. Have fun!
Oh dear, that's a lot of levels. So many that now you have been gifted talents. Remember when we said each hero comes with innate skills, but items can change the hero dynamically to be something different? Well, talents do the same. At levels 10, 15, 20, and 25, you're given a choice for an upgrade. And those choices let you make this hero fit your playstyle. Select whatever talents you think will be good right now.
I don't even know.
Okay, that's all the talents, the items, and the confidence that we can give you. Defeat Roshan!
Say I won't. What is this? Oh, they're helping me.
It's your friends! They've come to do battle with you.
I was like, what is that?
Well done. For you lies the Aegis of Immortality. Whoever picks it up is blessed with an extra life. This is very useful for doing things like winning team fights and doing that final push. Go ahead and take it.
Wonderful, wonderful. If there's...
Wait, oh, I didn't read that. I didn't mean to skip that. Oh, it's a team fight. Okay. So are we actually fighting?
Oh dear, the time has finally come. It's time to use all that we have taught you. Time for a team fight! Learning is over! Kill them all!
Oh my god, my team is like way better. Wait, Io didn't even do anything.
We are so proud of you.
Wait, Io didn't do anything.
Scroll in your inventory. This allows you to quickly traverse the map. Any friendly buildings, including stolen outposts, can be teleported to by clicking on the scroll, then clicking on the building. In fact, you can click the scroll anywhere on the minimap, and the game will automatically teleport you to a building as close as possible.
When you're in a jam, clicking on the teleport scroll twice very quickly will teleport you to the safest place on the map, your friendly fountain. Keep in mind that when you do teleport, you are required to channel it. Channeling essentially means that you can't move or do anything else while it's happening. And if you do, your TP will be canceled and be completely wasted.
Click on the teleport scroll twice now, as we have a surprise for you. Also, always have a teleport scroll on you, and if you don't, you're a noob.
See, I don't mind like that kind of language that they just use. Like that was kind of funny, but like the toxic and stuff, man, that is just not a positive thing to have in your tutorial that you spent 30,000 on.
Okay, actually no. We want you to promise us that you will always have a teleport scroll on you. For real. If we ever see you without a TP scroll on your person, you're gonna make us look real bad.
Every time you see that circle without a TP in it, picture your big lonely heart there instead, looking for its soulmate. Give the circle its soulmate. Buy 2, maybe even 3 if you must.
Promise us you will always have one. Press V, the microphone button, and say you promise that you will.
Use voice chat to promise you will always carry a TP.
Not falling for that again.
Bro, we told you, we're not real. We can't hear you. Alright, let's go.
Wait, were they sending? Oh, back to base.
And here we are. We have truly come full circle.
You did a great job in the tutorial. We're very
Oh,
proud
that was
to have
it?
you join us.
Now some final lessons. First, let's talk about heroes that aren't Dragon Knight.
Yes. Wait, what is this? Battle? Nothing's going on.
Heroes are broken down into 3 categories: strength, agility,
What was that?
Your hero, Dragon Knight, is a strength hero. They're known for being beefy, having a ton of health, and staying in fights a long time as they beat their enemies down with brute force.
Why did they pick Axe?
Agility heroes are glass cannons. For a while, these heroes are known for dealing lots of damage later in the game, but they're relatively weak at the start. They need to weave in and out of combat to be effective, doing large amounts of damage, but then escaping before the enemy can kill them.
The enemies don't kill them by auto attacks. And wait, they had Invoker do the least amount of damage?
Intelligence heroes are kind of the opposite. They're typically strongest in the early game, but become weaker as the game goes on.
Okay.
They're able to cast very powerful spells, which can allow the games to never get to the late game.
These are further broken down into roles, such as position 1, the carry, position 2, the mid, position 3, the off lane, and 4 and 5, the supports. But we won't get into that garbage.
The time has come for you to decide which hero class best suits you. Are you the kind of guy who wades into battle with his big belly ready to smash? Or are you a cunning assassin? Perhaps you'd like to destroy your enemies in an instant with a powerful spell? Well, that's for you to decide.
And that is it, my friend. The end of the tutorial. Oh, wait, one more thing.
Surprise!
I was wondering what the heck.
These are all people who made this possible, as well as some of the community members that have more advanced guides and resources for you. Dota is a nearly impossible game to master.
Wait, they don't even
That's
say
what
pros.
makes it so fun. Go up to any of the people at the party and click on them. They'll introduce themselves and link you to additional resources and advanced guides.
We'll miss you, young one. Make sure to say goodbye before you leave. You are now ready.
Don't feel bad if you lose. You're going to lose a lot.
That's true, but Dota is one of the most rewarding games to play if you give it a chance. The map is yours, my child. Good luck and have fun. Whenever you're ready to say goodbye yourself, feel free to destroy the enemy ancient. Keep in mind that in order to do that, you must first destroy the tier 4 towers protecting it.
Alright, we have to finish it, I guess, right?
To make it easier for you to plow through Dire's defenses, we put a Divine Rapier in your inventory. Now go and destroy them all!
They didn't talk about backdoor protection. What was I gonna say? Decent tutorial. I mean, you get to learn about all the game mechanics that are really important. Except they didn't talk about backdoor protection. You could never do this in a real game. I'm not gonna check the people. I know like most of them, and also I just want to finish the tutorial, but I do like that they show, like, you know, you can go here, or what is this? Like, go check these out. Resources. They put this guy's a resource. Isn't he a coach? Modders, translators. Indiegogo don't. There's no one here. Or maybe you click on that and it tells you. I'll mouse over them. They didn't really say these are players though. Voice actors. Just voice actors. They're more than. These guys are more than voice. Some of them are more than voice actors, right? But one thing I really don't like is I mean, they spent $30,000 on this, and they felt like they should have talked about like toxic behavior and stuff, and like had fake toxic situations, and they didn't even mention backdoor protection. Like, this would not happen in a normal game. Like if someone actually just finished this tutorial and they got in a position where it's like, oh, everyone's dead, I'll just go end the game. You can't just like end the game. The towers will take no damage, you know? I just thought that was weird, that part. Does this count as an attack? No. I think toxicity is so common they gotta know right off the bat. Yeah, but they really... I don't know why they think that's a good idea. Sure, not everyone in games are gonna be nice to you, but like like they spent serious money. Like, what game tutorial have you ever had is like has fake like angry people in it and whatnot? Like, who would want to finish this tutorial and be like, oh, I want to go play, and like, oh, I hope I don't get one of those angry people. You know what I mean? Oh, I really hope I don't. Like, why would you think that? Why would you want to be thinking that? I don't think people normally play games thinking, oh, I should avoid those angry people. It's like, no, I just want to go play the game. One shot. Why did they even send him out? That was already... Wait, what if I go in here? What will happen? I'll just finish it. Hey, we did it. We finished the tutorial. League of Legends player. It only took me an hour. Only took me an hour, you guys. Woo! Warning, connection problem. Interesting. Interesting. Does anything happen after this? I wouldn't think so, because it's just in the workshop. Dude, I got more than 0 kills. Alright. Let's just quick what the heck? Quick conclusion, I guess, about the tutorial. Definitely very in-depth. I like how they talk about the jungle, they talk about the laning phase, they talked about like farming. They don't really do that in I mean, like, I feel like they do in League. I haven't done it in so long. I watched like a video of someone doing it. They don't really mention farming. They kind of just like subtly mention everything. They kind of like show laning phase, and then you kind of just like play the game, and then you learn stuff when you mess up. So like if you go in tower range, it'll tell you about the towers and whatnot. A few things I didn't like is you know, some of the voice acting. I feel like it would make someone feel awkward playing the tutorial or whatever. And also the toxic stuff, I don't know why they thought, you know, like the toxic voice acting and everything. Like, are people supposed to assume this is like a normal behavior or something? I don't understand why they would talk about that. Maybe just have that like a chapter in the Dota tutorial, not have it like in the main thing that they spent $30,000 on and got like 30, 40 people, 50 people together to make. It just seems a bit like weird and strange to me. Especially like at first I didn't think it was gonna be that bad, but then they had like the guy like censored swearing and all that. I don't know. It's just a little too much, and I don't think that's appropriate for like an actual game tutorial. Like, I don't know if this is supposed to be like the new in-game tutorial. Like, they spent $30,000. That's what I thought it was supposed to be. So I was expecting it to be pretty professional. And I mean, obviously some jokes here and there. Some of the jokes were pretty funny. But yeah, they're really banking on a lot of people coming from Dota's Dragon Blood. Anyways, other than the problems I had with the tutorial, I thought it was, you know, really informative. You learned a lot. I kind of wish they had like so you would like do the part, it would be like farming or whatever, be like a couple notes, like summary, you know, try to deny your creeps before your enemy gets them, or like last hitting creeps gives you gold. And then like there's another thing that will say, sorry, you can't even see my mouse. You see it now? Yeah. And then there'd be like another note being like, you know, gold is useful to buying items or something. So like there were so many things that they talked about, but they didn't really have like a little, you know, before you go to the next section, this is kind of what we talked about. I think that's like the only thing I think they should add. I've actually never done this tutorial, this in-game tutorial, but like see how it is kind of like this, like the chapters and stuff. That's kind of similar how it is in League, except they do like a decent job of showing like actual gameplay and how the game actually like flows. But if what was I gonna say? I totally forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, the only thing I wish is like, see like this, topics covered. I wish they had like that during the tutorial. Otherwise, it's like I'm probably gonna forget. And also, just another thing, I think the whole tutorial was a little bit long. Like, I went really into it and obviously took my time because I'm making a video. But if someone was, you know, okay, I keep looking at the stupid character. But if someone was doing the tutorial and they never played a game like this, I feel like they would think the tutorial is a bit long. Especially since you don't know that it, like, when it's going to end and whatnot. And 30 minutes of like tons of information with no like summary or whatever is, I think, a bit too much for someone who's new. So overall, yes, they do pretty much cover everything you need to know, at least like to get games started, and then you obviously you're going to learn more when you play. But I think they could have, you know, simplified it by like leaving like a summary from before you like go into the next section, because it's pretty obvious when you move on to the next section. So like when we're hitting the tower, that was kind of like a laning phase and all the creeps and all that. And then when we moved to the jungle, they could have said like, you know, some like tips for stacking or something like that. I mean, I skipped the stacking thing, so I'm not exactly sure, but they didn't leave any tips for anything like that. They could have said like summary, types of runes, and then say what they do, blah blah blah. Like, they don't have to read that off, the voice actors don't, but they could just have it on the screen. So if anyone is really interested, be like, oh, because like not everyone is like a, what is it? Like there's like the different types of learning. Some people have to read it, you know what I mean? So that's just my critique on it. Anyways, guys, finished the tutorial. Thankfully, somehow I finished it as a League of Legends player. That was the hardest tutorial ever, you know, almost impossible. No, I'm joking. Anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment down below. What do you guys think about my thoughts on this tutorial? Obviously, this is a very important tutorial because Dragon's Blood is coming very soon. And as you know, this is a big thing for Valve. They really put a bunch of money into all this, everything to make all this happen. So yeah, comment down below. What do you guys think? Leave a like if you enjoyed this live stream or video if you're watching later on. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. We're almost at 5,000 subscribers. And one more thing, check out the community tab. I want to do a charity live stream coming up, so make sure to vote on which charity you think we should do a stream on, because honestly, I'm open to suggestions. Go ahead and check that out. Make sure you get your voice in there. And that stream, I'll have more information coming later on, but it's probably going to be at the end of this month. Anyways, more information on that later. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next.